With the improvement of the people's life, there are so many manufacturers in chemical market in China. From the capital to the brand, technical to the products, market to marketing, channels to sales, strategy to tactics, and from policy to study. There are so many golden chances and challenges exist. Each detail will play a role of the future of chemical industry. Since the 21st century, the broader brands and market has been showing double pressure to the local brands. And as the core market for the several international brands, it becomes more and more competitive in chemical industry. Still, in such an environment, there is an enterprise that can adapt to the market changes and improve the enterprise of chemical industry. That is the first who got a national patent of the mini washing powder production equipment in China. Hunan Funda Chemical Corporation Limited. Lizhou Washing Powder Factory is the original name of Hunan Funda Chemical Corporation Limited. The daily use chemical, the production equipment, the research and the development of technology, produce and sale and technology transfer. There is a machinery factory and a washing service products factory. The main products are washing powder, finishing soap, transparent soap, shampoo, washing detergent, hand washing, ecological putty powder, liquid laundry, color cleaner, butter washing appellant, samrosa, and the rundown of the products. More than 60 kinds of daily chemical equipment and technologies. At present, a lot of washing powder crafts emerge, such as towel spray process and agglomeration shaping methods. It was a lot with the former one and polluted series. The latter one is just mixed together and it can produce low-density granule washing powder in daily use. On the basis of the disadvantages of two processes with more than 10 years hard learning and researching, we developed the granule washing powder process to daily use. No coal, no gas, no oil and heating, no through waste in the process way. That avoids the environment pollution and on the human body against by the discharging of the carbon monoxide and the sulfur dioxide with the towel spray machines. Comparison with the towel spray in the large factory produced the washing powder, it can save about 7.5 RMB for each kilogram raw materials. Meanwhile, it can save about 15% for energy-saving active agent comparison with the towel spray. With the same usage of the active agent and the cost, our process is more advanced than the towel spray in large factory in dirt removing of 15% to 20%. Actually, the similar principles to produce washing powder and washing paste in the other washing service products. The raw materials are widely used in food, bags, paper making, medicine, washing starch. The chemical market are sold all of them. The main raw materials are hydrosodium carbonate, hydrosodium sulfate, sodium silicate, sodium hydrate, FD9A surface active agent, and so on. FD9A dirt removing and high foam inflating auxiliary agent is another name of FD9A inflating surface active agent, or you can name non-phosphorus inflating washing powder kiln. It's melted with the synthetic surfactants and the builder of washing powder as the main product, and widely used of the soybean, peanut, and other soy products as the basic material with some special ecological solution. It is one of the most professional new materials which can be used in washing powder produced and washing detergent, shampoo, washing paste, color cleaner, and other washing service products. It can totally replace other surfactants which used in washing service products, with the function of infiltration of fiber, dirt removing, expanding foam, foam stability, dispersion, emulsification, color brighten, and natural anti-fake. It performed excellent inflating granule making when it is assembled without formula. It is qualified product after checked by the National Light Industry General Assembly. With the national standards and the national patent awarding, the technology worth is worth 9,600,000 RMB, which is evaluated by the State Intellectual Property Office. It has widely used and received by more and more manufacturers of washing serum products with more advanced environmental and more professional features. We insist on the aim, best quality and quality. always research and improve the new development since established in 1985. Until now, 2008, Hunan Funda Chemical Co.Ltd had ranked into top list of the chemical industry both in Hunan province and in China. Not only the products, but also the equipment had got a splendid reputation in the same era. There are 24 products and random acknowledged patents which authorized by State Patent Bureau. In November 2006, we got the certificate of ISO 9001-2000 quality control system. Both the products and the equipment had authorized from the authentic measurements, and we got the related certificates and rebates, especially the non-phosphorus inflating killing and the process, which solved the 3 waste discharge with the total spray and profit, which is short for FD98 dust removing inflating surfactant and the washing powder slurry air blocking. But also it is a national patent of ours that ones in the market monopoly are obviously got by the inventor to avoid the technology loss. With more than 20 years experiences in market and technology, there is some different from the company who only sell products and the one no experience in technology. We will buy the product registered brand, barcode, national qualified control system, the certificate by the state, invest the patent and other more than 20 legitimate certificates for the customers. Door-to-door service if needed, help you in purchasing the raw materials, equipment set and adjust even to the end of the qualified finished products. From now on, we had many clients from more than 13 provinces and cities. All of them got a big success. To ensure the equipment produce quality, we collaborated with the state-led industry to improve our own products, which can control the unqualified products in purchasing. Of course, there is a communication conference for the clients among the successful clients from all over China and abroad to urge the regular customers and news to each other in mutual emulation. At the same time, stressing the ability of the products and the market of the clients. Otherwise, we cost large in remote electronic monitoring facilities, so we can solve problems from the clients within fast and intuitive way. The multifunction production equipment combined with the several national patents as a whole, which was invented by Mr. Wang Xianjun, who is the inventor of more than 20 national patents. The equipment not only can produce washing powder, and it is a multifunction machine we mentioned before, but also it can produce purity powder, solid industrial washing agent, washing paste, and other daily use washing service products in powder and paste, even in granule. With durability and high-quality materials, it shows a long life in using easy purchase accessories, non-professional machinery knowledge. Just with the training by our inventor, you can master the process and manage by yourself. The soap and the multifunction equipment of washing liquid and the washing paste, which use the oil bath or water bath to control the temperature, LCD, it ranked into the top list technology in China. All of the raw materials you can buy in China, and with FD98 inflating surfactant active agent as the core, the cost is cheaper than the washing powder. In early 2003, the washing powder production equipment from Hunan Funda Chemical Co.Ltd had exported to Burma, Hong Kong, Zimbabwe, and North Korea. In August 2004, we had an agreement with the North Korea to export 200 tons per month. Recent years, due to more and more export business and the domestic needs in equipment, we build up our strength to the equipment research and development. From now on, the advanced process and equipment have gone to South Africa, Malaysia, Vietnam, Egypt, North Korea, South Korea, and more than 13 countries and districts. Hunan Funda Chemical Co.Ltd is market-oriented. There are so many new products available often. After hard researching, we exploited a kind of washing powder without phosphorus with Lauren sharing way, mid-sized non-sulfur washing detergent, fast oil stain cleaner, the shaping machine, which can improve the automation of the washing powder production and other products and technologies. Of course, we had applied the national patent to the State Intellectual Property Bureau. Good quality and credit for an enterprise is the key to international market, which showed a good reputation both in home and abroad. Some of clients from South Africa, French, and so on had purchased equipment. More than 20 national patents which owned by Mr. Wang Xianjun, later the technicians had reached Uzbekistan and other countries and other provinces in China to help them to establish the factory and install the equipment. Just like the washing detergent production equipment, from the very beginning, raw materials purchasing, distinguish the quality of the raw materials, the formula, the technique of the equipment includes install and adjustment and how to maintain the equipment. Mr. Wang Xianjun had guided in each detail to ensure the quality of the equipment and the normal production. With view to reduce the capital of the customer after you bought the soap production equipment, our company will provide a technician through service for you door to door to help you purchase the raw materials, set the equipment and adjust the equipment to produce the qualified products. In this way, you can save about 40% cost in purchasing some related materials. The soap production equipment of our company is a high automation and easy-operated equipment from the certification to the raw material grinding, raw materials conveying, multi-screw vacuum, root spread, print, dyes, and the finished product conveying. After the traditional craft, it can increase the profits of plants about 20%. The core technique of the new advanced soap production equipment had applied the patent to the State Intellectual Property Bureau. We know quality is the core, innovation is the basis, and quality up to the long life of an enterprise. Recent years, Funda advanced the technique from single screw to the double screws in the same direction, but different speed sharing. From the conveying belt charging to conveying lengthwise granule making, from solid model to an adjustable system, and the liquid washing detergent advanced from the traditional stirring to the collection stirring, coaxial gear emulsification, high-speed stirring and emulsification, foam reducing in the inner reactor, improve the economic purified water, provide exactly and in time to advance the automation of the washing detergent equipment. It is a multifunction machine which can produce washing powder, solid washing detergent, menthol adolescent, washing paste, ecological tutti powder, and all the related granule products which change the formula of the washing powder production equipment of our company. On the 2nd of March 1996, the washing detergent had gotten the national patent. In the next decade years, we had gotten the patents in homogeneous emulsification shaping machine, reactor for the liquid and the paste products. Just change the formula and the bed parts of the equipment. You can produce tableware, washing detergent, shampoo, body wash, hand wash, car wash, cosmetics, air conditioner cleaner, oil stain cleaner, and other related liquid and like toilet washing products. In this way, it is good to enhance the market competitiveness, both in washing powder production equipment, liquid washing detergent production equipment, and soap production equipment. Environmental protection is one of our principles. All of this equipment had avoided the 3 wastes. It's a green career which more suits the middle and more science plans to realize the economic and the social benefits in harmonization. The road is long and feels barriers, and moving from scratch more, look forward to the future. Funda has a long way to go. We will insist that advanced quality, credit, customer first is the logos. We expect to cooperate with you with our wisdom and hard-working innovation and results, sincerity and dedication to explore splendid life with home and broad clients.
曾经无数次坎坷中迷惘，曾经无数次失败无方向，如今我已不再感到彷徨，拥有多想发明感到闯江，我想让希望的种子热情散播在辽阔大地，热血沸腾在浩瀚的海洋，映射出被无限的辉煌。曾经无数次充满了失望，曾经无数次折断了脊梁，如今我已不再畏缩宪章，携手辅导我们一同远航。我想让希望的种子 想让希望的种子热情洒播在辽阔大地，热血沸腾在浩瀚的海洋，金色储备无限的辉煌。曾经无数次充满了失望，曾经无数次折断了脊梁，如今我已不再畏缩现长，携手辅导我们一同远航。我想让希望的种子热情洒播在辽阔大地，热血沸腾在浩瀚的海洋，金色储备无限的辉煌。我想让希望的种子热情洒播在辽阔大地，热血沸腾在浩瀚的海洋，金色储备无限的辉煌。我想让希望的种子热情洒播在辽阔大地，热情沸腾在浩瀚的海洋，金色储备无限的辉煌。我想让希望的种